in relief.
Pretty good performance today by the starter. All in all, pretty solid outing. Now it's up to the pen.
And he throws the first one. Couldn't get around in time. 0-1.
Down by 1. Nobody out here in the 7th inning. You want to try to get somebody on base and get a little bit of rally, because within 1, you want to be able to time it and maybe take the lead. So play for a big inning right here.
The 1-1 on the way. Call fastball. Now the count 1-2. Here's the delivery. And it goes foul. Holds off with the screwball. 2-2. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out. 1 down.
Well, 2 strikes on the hitter, and he came inside. He just couldn't catch up quickly enough to it. He must have been thinking away.
Anthony is up now, and he bounced out his last time. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
No, Gary's still dealing with that 1-run differential. 1 out here in the 7th inning. And again, I think it's about making plays right now and offensively force the issue. Get somebody on base and put the pressure on the pitcher.
Curveball. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, this curveball just drops right off the table. It's a good pitch. Give the hitter credit for not chasing.
Fouled away.
Foul!
The 1-2 on its way.
2-2.
That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. On the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out in the inning.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
Now we have a moment to look at which teams went the yard most last year. The Orioles #1, the Red Sox 2nd, in the 3rd spot the A's, 4th the Mariners, and #5 the Indians rounded out.
Well, this team lives and dies with the home run ball. They were one of the top teams in the league last year at hitting the ball out of the ballpark, and they seem to want to continue that in this season. They have so much power and depth throughout this lineup that every one of these guys can hurt you.
Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. And they're held in check here in this half inning. Yankees maintaining their advantage. Going to be Jackson now. His last at bat, he ended with a swinging strikeout. First pitch on the way. Hit foul by Jackson. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to left center. This one to Ellsbury. And he gets over to take care of business.
The center fielder has a good angle to run this one down. He calls off the left fielder. Great catch.
Seager's in the batter's box. Had a home run back in the 6th. Here it comes. This one's grounded near third. Foul. And it's 0-2. Kyle Seager is going to be swinging anything close here.
I think down by 2 runs right here now, Gary. I think that you've really got to look at trying to get some big hits. You need that clutch hit. You need somebody to walk into it and try. You know the pitcher's going to throw strikes. You know he's going to try not to walk anybody, so be more aggressive.
One and
Screwball misses, and 1-2 now.
Well, he started it away, and it tailed away just out of the strike zone.
1-2 pitch coming.
Ball two.
And he leaves that one. Kyle Seager, good eye, evens the count. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, anytime you have 2 hits in a game, it will build confidence, and he's carrying it over into this game.
Batting, Robinson Cano. Probably thinking about the matchups here as we check the bullpen. Left-handers throwing.
Oh, that's...
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. Oh, that is a bad throw.
On a jam like this, one bad pitch is all it takes. Definitely a pressure situation.
You know, he's trying desperately to get out of this inning with that 2-run lead intact, but a couple are on base here.
Well, he has the right look in his eyes, Gary, right now. He looks prepared. Let's see how he handles this situation.
Cano's at second. On third, Seager. Here's the first one. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1. The pitch. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. And that one misses outside, ball 3.
But with first base open right here in a 3-0 count, don't look for just a pitch right down the middle to try to get one of those get-me-over strikes. He might still pitch around him to put him on.
He goes with the fastball in the 3-ball count, which is what he should do here. Be aggressive, but he throws it out of the zone, and now bases loaded.
Now Kendry Morales. And he has a chance to tie this game.
Well, that's right. An extra base hit probably gives them the lead and keeps this rally going.
And out on the mound, we'll see. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And it's up against the wall. And he scores, and we are tied. And they bring him home and take the lead.
Hey, what? This is one of those decisions you can go either way. He's pitched pretty well to this point, but it is getting late. Do you want to take any chances? Manager decides to go to the pen.
Starts him out here. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Well, the key right now is base runners. Get guys on base. Hope you get that big inning to try to break this open and see if you can't catch up a little bit.
A swing and a foul off to the right side. Nice reflexes there to keep that one under control. That one was in the dirt. 1-2 pitch coming. Swings, puts this one in play. That's going to be fielded by Gardner. That's one away. Number 9 spot at the plate again. Last time he grounded out. And the first pitch. Swinging from the heels, and he missed it. 0-1.
Look, Gary, with one out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the 9th.
Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2.
Well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
Line drive. And he steps on first. That's the second out. It's going to be Jackson now. .296 his average last year against the Yankees. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching. I mean, listen, just keep getting outs right now. You have the countdown's there. You only need 4 outs left to win this ball game.
The pitch. And that runs too far inside, 1-2.
Well, this is exactly the spot you want to throw the screwball. Start it on the inside corner and run it in on the thumbs of the hitter.
Hit foul by Jackson. The 1-2 on its way. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. And they aren't able to make any noise here in this half inning. Now the Yankees. This is the bottom half of the 8th. He has to be very pleased right now riding this one out. Seager's in the batter's box. He'll start the 9th. That one goes foul. He deals. And he fouls another one off. Strike 3 swung on by Kyle Seager. No luck. Boy, a nice looking set of pitches that time. He didn't daddle around with the strike zone.
Well, nothing wasted. Just 3 pitches over the plate. Sits him down.
Put away. Let's get a look at Robinson Cano. Take a look at a good number. 304 last season against the Yankees here at Yankee Stadium. And here's the pitch. Cano not fooled by that. Count is evened up.
Ball 2.
Two 2-1 on the way. And here's a called strike on the off-speed pitch.
That 12-6 curveball just fell off the table. He started in the strike zone and dropped it down to the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside. 3-2.
A great movement on that 2-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner. From running it off the plate, the hitter just laid off.
Swinging a drive, deep left center. This one to Ellsbury as he hauls it in.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, made it looking pretty dire at this point. And, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
Ligaro at the plate. Last time up, triple homer run. Can't wait long enough for that one, and he starts out with a strike. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. This one rolls through to the wall. He's off for third. Nice job on this one, and if he doesn't go down into the dirt, he's not going to get a triple.
Well, you're right. Great hustle. He was at full speed out of the batter's box, and it was the slide directly into the bag that made a difference.
Kendry Morales up, runner at third. .330 career average against the Yankees. Miller's at the plate. Last time up, he struck out looking. Runners at first and third with 2 away. And they've taken a timeout here. They're going to go to the mound and have a little chat.
Well, they're not quite sure if they're going to take him out just yet. You have to figure they're going to at least discuss how he feels and what they're going to do.
Starts him out here. Called strike 0-1.
Well, the hitting coaches will tell you that if you stay back on the curveball, you've got a chance to put it in play. But with that kind of movement, it makes it very, very difficult to get a base hit.
Here's the delivery. And a fly ball could be the last out. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Well, they won a great one here today, Gary, and it's all because of the pitching. Outstanding pitching, really leading them to victory. It's intentional, certainly.
Number 99 is going to come on and pitch now. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. First pitch on the way. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. And now we'll see if he can regroup here, get control of that pitch again, see how willing he is to throw it again right away.
Well, what you don't want to do is let it get in your head when you start to worry about pitching inside or getting too close to anybody. So he's got to make sure his head's right.
And McCann calls for the pitch. Ugly pitch. Catcher able to somehow scoop that out. Strike three swung on. Will Middlebrooks has struck out.
You got a second now to see the four-seam fastball in K-Camp.
And a quick look at how the Yankees' schedule is shaping up. They wrap up this Boston series on Monday. They'll continue their road trip for the next series. The Houston Astros will be hosting. It'll be a 3-game series. Then it'll be the White Sox coming into town and that big bat of Alexei Ramirez. Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
Oh, big cut right there. He missed the screwball, and the side's retired. Narrow their deficit a bit. They pick up a run on the dinger. Boston, now they're trying to put... Welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. Underwood is batting. He'll lead off the fourth for the home team. And the bottom of the fourth, it starts out with that strike.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a four-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
Curveball, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Shot towards the hole, and Moss gloves that one. Nava's going to hit. A look at the numbers in this matchup. 207 off the Yankees.
There's really no explanation of why he has trouble against this team, but he struggles against every pitcher.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And that's in plenty of time for the out.
Oh, nice play at third. He comes up throwing quick release, just getting the run.
And we've got Parker batting, lined out in his last at bat. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Well, that's a pitch a lot of guys can do some damage on, but unfortunately, the pitcher gets the strike. The hitter couldn't swing the bat.
And that's on the outside corner, 0-2. Curveball, strike three called. Side is retired. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. The Yankees still out in front. John Farrell trying to make the decisions that bring a W. Let's see how it's going. And a bit of frustration at this point. Not the game he'd hoped, at least now. And it's up the middle. That'll bring up Dustin Pedroia. Time to have a look at the league leaders in stolen bases. A look at Victorino. He's fourth on the list.
Well, he has great speed, but it's also that first step quickness that's allowed him to have great success stealing bases so far this year. Plus that reading the situation, knowing the right count and the right pitch to run on.
0 for 2 thus far. Here's the pitch. And Dustin Pedroia watches that one go by. The count is even.
That's a dangerous pitch. Hanging that breaking ball up in the zone right there. Good hitters punish mistakes. That was a mistake.
The 1-2 on its way. That ball swung on, contact made. Ellsbury to field. One down. One away as Alan Craig gets set. He homered back in the third. Victorino's got first. And here's the first one. Oh, that runs inside and gets him. And here we go. This is the warning. It's going to go to both benches. This is the kind of matchup with these two teams where things can get out of hand. Umpires know that, Steve, and they're going to stop it right now.
Well, umpires are told about the history that exists between teams. And when there's some bad blood, they anticipate that something might happen, and they're going to move quickly to keep it from expanding.
Now we're going to see Big Papi.
Well, a guy that's been doing it for years and years and years, and Big Papi doesn't look like he's slowing down. David Ortiz is what you want in the middle of the lineup. Not afraid to hit when the game is on the line. One of the best clutch hitters in the history of the game.
Well, Gary, that hit battle we just saw. Now 2 runners on base. A little rally starting here, and maybe the pitcher getting a little bit rattled.
Now McCann positions himself. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. Now you watch and see how the hitters react to it. Are they looking for that next pitch down the middle, or they think maybe they got to wait him out?
And the pitcher has to regroup. He's got to settle down out there, not panic, and get back in the strike zone.
And here's the delivery. And he is out of there. The eephus pitch, that just stunned him. Just watched it go by for out number 2.
And he only got to see 3 pitches. Now, unhittable pitches, but he saw them nonetheless.
Boy, that's a tough at-bat for the hitter who's got to walk away almost before he even got there. Middlebrook's in the batter's box. On the base paths, number 2 in steals in the ball club. First pitch on the way. Fouled away. He swings and drives this one. And there's Ellsbury for the 3rd out. They pick up no runs on a hit. And there's shortstop in the box. He'll lead it off. Home half. We're in the 6th. He fouls that one off. Curveball taken for a strike, and the count's 0-2.
Well, the pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches. Don't be too fine giving him something good to hit.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us the 4-seam fastball here.
Here we have a look at the teams leading the way offensively over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Red Sox. 2nd, the Blue Jays. In 3rd, the Tigers. 4th, the Orioles. It's the Astros, number 5. In there for a strike. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
A good piece of hitting right there with 1 out. Now let's see what they can do with him. Now that they've got a man on first.
Nava's going to hit. First pitch on the way here. And there's a called strike.
Good pitchers change the hitter eye level. You go down low, then you run the fastball up high. A lot of times they just look at it go by.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down.
79 on the gun, and look at the break on that pitch on K-King.
And we've got Parker batting. Caught looking in his last time to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat now. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Behind now, 0-2. Oh, man, there's the big bender. Struck him outside, retired. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. And the Yankees, it'll be their turn coming up. And now his lineup is in overdrive. Exciting bit of run production. A good way to keep your manager happy. And Shane Victorino in. He's going to get things started off for us here after the 7th inning stretch. 0-1 the count as we get going here in the bottom of the 7th.
Look, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
This one to Prado. One away. One away, and here's Dustin Pedroia. Lifetime average .320 against the Yankees. Here's the first pitch. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Look, Gary, 1 out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
Now a bouncing ball to short. That's the 2nd out of the inning.
A heads-up play by the pitcher. He understands. He's a fielder. Once he lets the ball go, comes up with the grounder, retires the runner, gets the out.
So with 2 down, it'll be Alan Craig. He homered back in the 3rd. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And there's Ellsbury for the 3rd out. Only 5 pitches to look at the game from the moves that have been made by John Farrell. He knows he's going to have to get more innings like that last one and have some production to tie this one up. And it's David Ortiz at the plate. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they need to go there.
The pitch. In there, and he falls behind 0-2.
Well, the key right now is base runners. Get guys on base. Hope you get that big inning to try to break this open and see if you can't catch up a little bit.
He got him. So far, 8 strikeouts today.
That's a pretty efficient way to set a guy down.
And when you can do it in 3 pitches, pretty hard even to get settled in as a hitter in that situation.
Oh, absolutely, Gary. If he's on like this, you got to be ready to get in that batter's box and swing.
Middlebrook's in the batter's box. He homered back in inning number 2. And this misses 1-0.
Look, Gary, with 1 out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the 9th.
Foul!
And it's fouled off. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a hit. This one's to Beltran. The catch is made, and that's out number 2. And a brief moment to check out the teams with the lowest ERA. The Yankees, number 1. 2nd, the Mariners. In 3rd, the Twins. 4th, the Astros. And 5th best, the A's.
Now, when you lead the league in ERA, it takes a lot of pressure off the offense to score runs. Their pitchers have really gotten it done so far this year and allowed the offense to take some relax.
Well, look at the viewpoint of John Farrell and how this game's moving. He's reflecting right now, not likely a lot of positive reflections, however, in this game. Underwood is the batter. He'll be leading off the home half of the 9th inning. Crowd anxious to see what he can do here. There's a swing. It's popped up. Fowler to field this one. That's 1 down.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground. And obviously they've got a hill still to climb. And running out of time right now, only 2 outs remaining. So they've got to get something going and keep it going.
It'll be Cart batting.
You don't want to pick a fight with his bat right now as he's gone 21 for his last 50. Picking up his teammates in a big way when they get on base. He's been driving in the runs. Good hitting in the clutch.
2 balls, no strikes. 4 for 24 last year off the Yankees. The pitch. Hit on the ground. The diving stop, and he's up with it. Throws in time to first. What a play.
Now down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, looking pretty dire at this point. And, you know, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
In fact, he had a dive and still had time to get up and make the throw. That's how hard that was hit.
Well, the accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough to be that accurate.
And we've got Parker batting. He struck out swinging his last time. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now. Here it comes. Hit on the ground. This could be the end. He dives and gets it. Oh, what a wild throw. And so that does not end the way they wanted it to. RBI chance here for Shane Victorino. He's had one hit 4 times up. He makes contact, line drive. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
The Yankees take this one in.
And Villar ready to come to the plate. And he's got a shot here to give his club the lead. Just one. He swings, hits a ball to right field. That's 2 gone. And if you're spending time with Mom, show her you really care. Some quality time. Tune in Mother's Day. We'll be out in San Francisco, home of the Giants. They'll host the Los Angeles Dodgers. Be sure to tune in 7 o'clock Eastern.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm really looking forward to that matchup. I mean, that's got a chance to be one heck of a ball game.
Here's the pitch. That one's drilled to short. Picks it up. Throw over to second base. A force to retire the side. And in the batter's box, it's Castro. He'll start the home half of the 7th. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
I think right now, when you're up by a run in the 7th inning, you've shortened the game. You've got the lead. You want the
swing and a hot shot, and it's in there. The tying run on board. We go down to a list of pitching staffs who have been stellar for the last 10 days. The Athletics number 1, 2nd the Yankees, 3rd the White Sox, the Twins 4th, and for the Blue Jays, they are in 5th.
You take a look at these pitching staffs and how successful they've been limiting the opposition in runs scored, and that can go a long way to helping a team win.
And 2 strikes on him now. Mike Napoli, he'll take a look at these next pitches very closely.
The hitter has to be protected. He has to be able to fight off that tough pitch and put it in play for a base hit if he can.
Unbelievable. What a cut. No chance of hitting that pitch in the dirt. Strike 3.
At only 59 miles per hour on the radar, look at the monster break on that pitch.
And in the batter's box, it's Carter. He homered earlier in the ballgame. Castro, the runner at first, and gets set for the first pitch. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
That's a solid pitch going up in the zone with that 4-seam fastball. You establish different parts of the zone, and you change the hitter eye level. In this situation, he took the pitch.
This one's bounced up the middle, and he'll try to make the play. That's 1. And Moss is there to complete 2. No hurt. Hose in the batter's box.
Look, Aaron, we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there. It's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
Number 99 coming in now to pitch. He's coming on in relief for the Yankees. This one foul back. And now we'll see if he can regroup here, get control of that pitch again, see how willing he is to throw it again right away.
Well, what you don't want to do is let it get in your head when you start to worry about pitching inside or get
on the ground to short. He grabs it off the hop. Throw will pull him off the bag. He is safe at first. Fantastic chance here. Boy, I don't know in that count, Steve. Number 1, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that where it was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
And Villar ready to come to the plate. His last at bat, he ended with a swinging strikeout. Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1. Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it, 0-2. Screwball misses, and 1-2 down.
Well, he started it away, and it tailed away just out of the strike zone.
That's in the dirt. He traps it. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ground ball headed for the middle, and he scoops it up. And he is safe at first. He's on board. A moment here for Houston if they can execute.
A real pressure mounting right now. That base hit loads up the bases. He's going to have to make a pitch to try to get out of this mess.
Fowler at the plate. This is the time to be a hero. Team's down, but hit right here and you're right back in the ballgame.
Well, no question about that. A hit right here puts them right back in this game. It changes the whole complexion.
Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Strike three. Dexter Fowler swinging through that one. He's back to the dugout.
Now, 2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
Altuve at the plate. And there's the third out. So they pick up 2 hits in the inning, but leave the bases loaded. Look at this game from both Borders' perspective. And some good pitching last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get him going in the right direction. It's got to be Napoli. He doubled home a couple in his last at-bat. Watches a fastball that's in there, 0-1.
Here in the 7th inning right now, nobody out. This is the time to get things going. You're down 2 runs. Make up the ground right now. Don't wait. You know, the pressure mounts, plus you get late in the game, you're going to see their best reliever coming in. This is the time to do it.
Curveball. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, this curveball just drops right off the table. It's a good pitch. Give the hitter credit for not chasing.
And Mike Napoli doesn't pull the trigger. That'll be strike 3.
Well, it's probably a good idea the hitter didn't swing right there. It looked like he was thinking away. They bust him in. He'd have just broken his back.
And in the batter's box, it's Carter. 3 for 14 last year against the Yankees. He waited on that first pitch and took it. It's 1-0.
1 out right here, up by 2 in the inning. You want to limit base runner.
Lined up the middle. He dives and he's up with it. Throws in time to first. What a play. In fact, he had a dive and still had time to get up and make the throw. That's how hard that was hit.
Well, the accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough. That's his chest move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
Here's the pitch. Liner towards the hole.
Well, someone showed up today. He came up big time today for these guys. Look at the swing. Confident, relaxed, one of the sweetest going.
Catcher up to the plate. Last time up, he struck out looking. He deals. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Here's the pitch. The grounder to Moss. Got it. It's 1. And they get it. 2-2.
Beautiful looking double play right there. A pitcher's best swing.
That shortens the inning, shortens the number of pitches that have to be thrown. It's all about defense. With 2 outs in the inning, here's Jeff Keppinger. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Now the first pitch. That ball swung on, contact made. Ellsbury to field. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. Noggs. He's ready to start the 10th inning. And the first pitch. Really tries to lay into that first pitch, but he misses 0-1.
Well, boy, wouldn't you have loved to seen him connect with that one to see how far that would go. Fastball hitter on fastball pitcher, but he came up empty.
Keeps it down that time, 0-2. Fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out.
Well, you like to see your pitcher strike guys out. You like to see him keep the pitch count down. He did both.
Big smile in the dugout over there. That's a